Hey guys, Coach Tim here with Fit Over 45. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about getting started fitness-wise. Baby pigs down there. Awesome. Anyways, so getting started. Hardest part for me was getting started. Every day is picking a time to go work out, do an activity, and be active. And I know that's a struggle. For me, it was 18 years ago. I was 220 pounds doing construction. I had 2 small kids, a wife that worked full time. So I'd go work in the morning till afternoon and then get off work, and finding the time to do a workout or extra activity between being exhausted from working all day and chasing the kids when I got home, getting into our routine of dinner, baths, reading, everything that goes along with family life, right? Finding that time to get started every day was tough. So anyways, at 220, I decided, it was 2008, I believe, weighed 220 pounds, and I said, you know what, I'm sick of it. I'm tired of being exhausted all of the time. So I picked a time, and it was right then. Believe it was in August. Summer was right in the middle, and I was embarrassed. Take my shirt off at work. I was embarrassed to go to the pool with the kids. It was tough. It was hard, being fat. And then I'm like, you know what? What's harder than being fat? And that is working out, getting skinny, right? Getting in shape. And so I'm like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pick my hard. I'm gonna do hard work to feel good. And so instead of just living life being fat, and that's hard, I chose some hard work to feel good so I can enjoy my life and feel good on a day-to-day. So anyways, I sought out for workout plans. I went through a couple. It was like during that P90X time. And so I did the P90X, and that didn't really work. I wasn't seeing any crazy gains or crazy loss for weight. So I switched over, stayed with the same company. That was Beachbody that did P90X. I did what's called Insanity. It's with this coach, Shaun T. And he pretty much kicked my butt. And that was awesome. It was a 60-day workout, and I took it 100% serious. I went in thinking, you know what, every day I'm going to push myself. The hardest part is starting. And I found the time every day. I told my wife, I'm like, this is what we're going to do. And so anyways, what I was going to do, my wife has always been between 85 and 100 pounds at 4'11". Always looked great, still looks great to this day. And she puts, I don't want to say this out loud, but she puts zero effort in, really. Bless her heart, she has a great metabolism, and she just looks great and maintains somehow. She'll eat like I do, and somehow continues to stay in that 85 to 100 pound mark. And anyways, bless her heart. But anyways, if you guys do me a favor, give me a thumbs up or like this post so I can create more stuff. I'm trying to find ways to motivate you guys. So anyways, if I start seeing results on this channel, then I'm going to start posting more and start maybe adding some cool content. I don't know. It's just trial by error. So Anyways, so I started this workout. It was 60 days. I dove hard into it. I'm that kind of person to where if I find something I like, I go hard on it. Whether it's with sports or activities, work, people, whatever it is, I tend to go full board. So in this case, 60 days I gave myself to lose weight, to feel good. So I did. I started off in the afternoons. I'd set the kids up in front of the TV. I'd sit there for I think the first month there were 30-minute videos, and it's just high intense, cardio, just kinetic stuff where you're jogging in place, you're doing high knees, you're squatting, you're jumping, you're moving basically, but you're doing it at a high intensity rate. So did that every afternoon. Followed the course. It was a 6 days on with 1 day rest. Did that for the first month. So I also added cutting out alcohol and eating nothing but protein. I was a little bit naive and thought, okay, I'm only going to eat protein because protein's good for you. I cut out carbs completely, and I did strictly meat. And then after the first month, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to incorporate some fruit. So I started taking fruit and basically just raw meat, just steak or just hamburger or just chicken, a lot of chicken. I ate a lot of chicken. And basically not raw, but just no sauces, no seasoning. Tried to keep it clean, simple. I treated food as fuel instead of like a treat. I grew up surrounded by fat people in my family, and food was always something that you got rewarded with. When you helped out on a job, when you did good at school, it was always go out for a dinner, right? Always, lunch. Help my dad work. He'd take us out to lunch. Otherwise, we had to eat garbage from the house, right? There was nothing to eat at the house growing up. So anyways, that's another story. But anyways, so first month, super high protein, all natural, no supplements. Second month, I started incorporating fruit. So I started doing smoothies. And then I started I kept on with the protein, but the fruit added obviously some carbs, some fiber. So I did a lot of that throughout the day. I'd pack my lunches in the morning or the night before from leftovers from dinner, and just kept it simple. And then second month, I was doing twice a day. So second month, they in that Insanity course, they actually pump it up. They change these half-hour, 45-minute videos to full-hour videos. So they add basically a full rep, or a full set inside their workout areas. And so I started doing 1 hour videos. And then towards the end of the second month, I was seeing such good results that I started jumping in with some workouts at work in the morning. I was obviously losing a ton of weight and feeling really good, feeling very energized. So I actually started preaching to the guys at work about it, and some of them jumped on board, and we would do workouts in the morning before work, and or I'd save those videos and take them, and we'd do them after work. So I ended up doing 2-a-days for the last 2 weeks. Saw ridiculous results. I went from 220 pounds starting off in August to October, I want to say, I was at 165, and I had hit it. I was a 30-year-old that had abs. I'd walk across at a public pool with the kids, and people would stop and ask me if those were real. I was like, yeah, of course they're real. Didn't realize that it was unheard of especially in my little community, that a 30-year-old had abs, right? I didn't even know I had abs. Honestly, I was the fat kid all through high school, and after that, like I said, I got married. My wife loved me, bless her heart, loved me even as a fat guy. And anyways, after that, I'm like, you know what? This is a lifestyle. I'm totally changed. I had so much energy. We would go on vacations. I'd take these videos. I'd literally open the door. We went camping. I remember one time we went camping. I opened the door on the truck, and that was back in the day when it wasn't so normal to have like TV in your car, but we thought we were the stuff. So we had a TV, and I'd open the door on the truck. We went camping, and I got up early in the morning, opened the door on the truck, and played the video, and sat there and did a workout right there in the parking lot. And it was just a push-pull. You know, you're just on the ground doing push-ups, running in place, doing high knees, all that stuff, just at a really high level. And anyway, so that was, it became my normal. This was great, you know, and this was like the faucet that I had turned on, full of energy. I had so much energy. Even after doing 2-a-days, I was still found huge amounts of energy. And I just like unlocked this, I don't even know, like this, I don't even know, a tube of energy that was just constant. And as soon as I opened that tube up, it was nonstop. So I'd tell everybody and anybody that was listening, right? So after that, I had lost 65 pounds in 60 days, which was amazing. I felt so good. My wife was digging it. I was digging it. Not sure my friends were. I did a lot of preaching to them about, hey guys, you guys need to get fit, this, that. I do these challenges. I'd call them the T45s. It was a 45-day challenge, and we'd put money in, and then we'd do a percentage loss, which super inspiring, because 2-a-days is not sustainable, really. Even with energy, you just run out of time. So that's why 18 years later, I'm back up to, 180, 185, and finding time is the hardest part. I can't do those high intensity 1-hour videos in the morning. I get up too early to go to work. My body does not like, at almost 50 years old, does not like jumping around at 4:30 in the morning. So that's not an option for me. I know a lot of people can do that. If you're one of those people, maybe type 1 below, because you're the one-offs, because I can't do it. Not a lot of people I know can. But anyways, so 18 years later, now I'm just struggling to maintain, get down to that 170, is my perfect weight. I feel best. I feel like around the pool, I feel good. I'm not getting those looks anymore walking around the pool, the public pool, because those abs are under there somewhere. They're just a little hidden right now. So my motivation is to not necessarily get those giant or those awesome abs. It's to maintain at 50 years old, to be comfortable, to feel good, to find more energy. I know as we get older, we lose our energy, we lose that testosterone, that our push, our drive. We feel like we need that cup of coffee to get us moving in the morning. I'd like to get back to that. Drinking water is perfect, like that is energy enough to get you moving, to keep you moving. So anyways, that's my story, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the before and after pictures of myself back in 2008, which is, it's crazy to think it's 2026 and that was almost 18 years ago. But yeah, that was a rush. I honestly, between you and I maintained that for about probably 10 to 12 years, honestly. Like, all my wetsuits were mediums, my shorts were smalls, 30s or 31s for swim trunks. You know, and I had never, that was like 6th grade for me, right? After that, I ballooned up. At 220 in 2008, I was wearing size 40 jeans, comfortably, 42 on some pairs. So I was not comfortable. But nowadays I'm at a 33, and I'd like to get back down to that 32 and feel comfortable, look good in a suit. I'm sure you guys would like to also. I feel like motivation is huge for people our age. And if you can do anything, 15 minutes a day, that will inspire you. And as you turn that faucet on, it'll just slowly gain. Your energy level will slowly gain. I have been doing this channel for, I don't even know, 2-3 weeks now. And I told myself when I started this channel, I'm going to do something 15 to 20 minutes a day during my lunch break, right? Find the time. It's not taking away from my family or my friends or my hobbies. I'm just going to do that, and I feel hugely different. I feel like my jeans fit better. You know, I'm not losing a ton of weight in the mirror. I think I've lost 5 or 10 pounds since I started this. I was in the 192 range. I'm at like 185, and it fluctuates, you know, a couple pounds a day. But I'm watching what I eat. I haven't cut out alcohol, which is a big one. I feel like if I do that, I'm really going to turn this faucet on. I'll get the high energy. I'll feel really good. But right now I'm just trying to maintain in life and, you know, socially, and sometimes you just want to have a beer with the bro, right? So anyways, that's where I'm at. Stay physical. I'm sorry, not physical. Stay active, guys. Honestly, be active every day. And honestly, finding that time to start is the hardest. So just be like, you know what? I'm not going to lie to myself anymore. I'm going to be active once a day, right? And then go back to the computer at work, or, you know, driving around, or whatever you do for your job, whatever you do during the day, go back to that afterwards. But find time, 15 minutes, 20 minutes out of your day, and be active, whether it be on a walk like this, or, you know, throw a workout in and hit it hard and go, you know what? Being fat is hard. Working out is hard. I'm going to choose my hard. And being healthy is by far better than being overweight and lazy. All right, guys. Hopefully this was inspiring. I don't usually do long videos like this, but felt like I had to give a little backstory and show maybe a little inspiration on my story. I'm trying to get back to that, not 165, but that 170 range. And hopefully we can take this journey together. All right. Hit the like button, subscribe. It's super helpful. It'll actually motivate me a little more, and therefore I can motivate you a little more. All right, guys, take it easy. See you next time.